Oh, it's outstanding. I really am humbled because I know what it means to be a life member at Collingwood, and I also know how many great people, well, all of them, you don't get chosen unless you've contributed to the football club. And when I look back through the ranks of people who have been chosen to be life members of this football club, there's some fantastic names. What I look back on is the genesis of the 2010 premiership, and it just didn't happen from 2009 nor 2008. It was really when I took the football club, when I became senior coach for the 2000 season, the club was on the bottom. I know we were broke, and our change rooms weren't exactly modern. In this case, Eddie had a vision, and we're prepared to live to that vision. So to come in and see what the football club is, well, when I finished in 2011 and now, compared to what we were, it's a tremendous growth right across the board. One of my all football time highlights is certainly the 2002 year and team and grand final, because in many respects we certainly weren't the second best side in the competition. We were a long way down that track, but through great determination by a wonderful team spirit and by a reluctance to give any ground, we fought our way into a grand final and went down. But I think it's no sin to have lost to Brisbane, who were three Brownlow medalists, and combined, Brisbane and Fitzroy combined, and a wonderful team. And we got very, very close to them. And it's at that day it was disappointing, but on reflection, it was one of the great moments of my coaching was to be involved in that 2002 year. I always thought the Collingwood supporters always, and playing at MCG, always gave you just that little bit of a lift, just when you needed it. It is an army. There's no question in my mind. It's the Collingwood army. It's another army in itself, and I can't help to think about one game in particular that was in early days. It might have been 2002. And Shane O'Brien said to me after the game that when Anthony Rocker kicked that 60-odd metre, Anthony will say it's 70-odd, but 60-odd metre goal in it was a preliminary final or a second semi, and when he kicked that, he spun around because he honestly thought the standard collapsed because the noise was so great. And I've got to say that was clearly the most vocal I've ever heard a crowd as a coach when you're focusing in on the game. And so that is the Collingwood psyche, I suppose. Just lift that side, and it was, I'll never forget them.